If any of these groups, the British, the Jewish, or the administration, stops agitating for war, I believe there will be little danger of our involvement.
My name is Jeff Erickson, the principal of Minnetonka High School. Mid-January, we had an anti-Semitic post that went viral really throughout the nation and beyond. And after that happened, one of our first calls was the JCRC to look for some help and some guidance. So after the incident had taken place, our first step is communicating to our students and families, making sure all students felt safe and secure. Their voice was one of support, one of resources, one of simply of how can we help. When things come up, you need to know who you can count on to come in and help, and that has certainly been the relationship with the JCRC. And they really are about helping people, helping schools, in this case, navigate a very difficult situation.
My name is Christy Hicks. I'm the English instructor at Dakota Prep, the American Indian OIC. I reached out to the JCRC and said, hey, can we come along on this trip? And Susie and Laura came over right away. We had a great long conversation about why it is crucial to be teaching about the Holocaust, and also why it's so important to provide resources for Native American youth. From there, we were able to forge a partnership. The fact that we have been given the scholarships to attend is incredible. It's been a really great resource out there for our tiny little school.
My name is Madera Arredondo, and I am the current Minneapolis Police Chief. My relationship with the JCRC has been both professionally as a partner and ally to the Jewish Community Relations Council, and also personally, I've gotten to know their staff and think of them as friends, as personal friends. In recent years, when we've had unfortunate tragedies both here locally to faith-based institutions or around the country, the JCRC has been a very important partner in stepping up, bringing together both federal, state, and local law enforcement to make sure that we're doing all that we can to keep our religious and faith-based institutions safe. And so they've been wonderful partners with us.
We're seeing in the news terrible crimes against Jews, against Muslims, against Catholics in Sri Lanka, in all kind of different settings. The world has become a more dangerous place. The church really wanted to have us speak in very powerful ways, very clear ways, that we are brothers and sisters. The antidote to the hate and the craziness we see is relationship, relationship, relationship. That's what JCRC does.
I am Judith Gidali Barron, and I'm called Judy. I was a Holocaust survivor. I was the only one who survived in my family. I was in Auschwitz, I was in Dachau, I was in Bergen-Belsen. It was it was a frightening thing to watch it happen then. And to watch it now, it's even more frightening because I know how it ended. This is the reason why it is important to start speaking and telling people what that was and how people behaved during that time in the synagogues and in the churches and in the mosques. They are just killing people. It's a terrible, terrible disease. We have to fight that. That's the reason, because the JCRC fights against this kind of behavior, and they do it in a very wonderful way.
Steve Hunnigs, and I'm the Executive Director of the Jewish Community Relations Council of Minnesota and the Dakotas. We were organized in 1939, 80 years ago, and we've come a long ways ever since. And there were a lot of issues confronting the Jewish community of Minnesota, Jewish community of the Twin Cities. If you want to have impact, if you want to have influence, if you want to have strong relations, you have to show that you have boots on the ground. We have an outstanding staff, if you talk behind the scenes, who makes our work possible. Without our contributors, supporters, volunteers, board, executive committee, officers, we would never be able to accomplish our mission.
Our community has never lost hope, and JCRC has never wavered from their support of our communities.
It's been wonderful. We've had a lot of good times.
I just can't put really any value on that other than it's just been amazing.
From the beginning of working with JCRC, I've just felt immensely supported by them.
You have to just thank God that they are an organization that is doing all these things, because it is a very important job, very much so.